Hello guys, welcome back to the stream. I hope you are doing well. I'm having just a little delay as usual, as you know me. As I just said, my MSFS just crashed for no reason. Hopefully it's not something bad. It should not be crashing, at least. Maybe it's the new app that I'm using. Because I have an app to stream cast or mirror cast actually my iPad on OBS. So we'll see if it's that. Hopefully it's not, because that would be a bit sad if I cannot use that, but we'll do with what we can. What I can do, although, is let's see. I can already switch to the live scene though, because I'm already loading MSFS over there, so should be okay. Yeah, well, it's not showing for now, but that's normal. So as you can see, you have now that nice little screen here. Oh, hold on, it's too big actually. Let me reduce that back to a normal size. There we go. Oops. Come on. That's this one that I want to move. So I can show you actually for now what we are going to do. So we are departing from that airport called Jerez de la Frontera, which is a very nice city that we discovered last time with part 1. It's situated in the south of Spain, which is the region of Andalusia, or Andalusia, how is it called. So we'll be departing from the airport and going west first. Because as I announced, we are going to do Jerez to Sevilla. But since Jerez to Sevilla is a half an hour flight, it will be a bit sad, and the whole idea of that VFR Flight Odyssey playlist is to discover regions, so let's not do a direct. So we'll be going to the west, heading to those windmills farms that we can see on the chart. Let me zoom in a little bit more. There we go. So we can see those windmill farms. No, windmill, that's the word. Windmill farms. And we'll be going a little bit more to the west to have enough space actually, because as you can see over here, let me highlight this. There is here a restricted area. Do you see the yellow highlight? That's a restricted area because that's a region that I want to show also, but we'll see it from a very high altitude, which is 6,500 feet. That's a park, actually, a natural park. So that explains why it's obviously forbidden to fly over it, at least not at very low altitude. So we'll try to fly high enough to be above the 6,000 limit, and we'll be flying over. So that natural park I've seen in Google Maps and Bing Maps, it's quite lovely to see. So we'll see how it renders on MSFS. Hopefully it renders well on MSFS, but who knows, sometimes MSFS can be a wonder, and sometimes for no reason it's not showing things very well. But we'll be heading to that little city called El Rocio. That will be our turning here to go towards the city of Huelva, which I have the photogrammetry also. That city is very well known for his beaches. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, because I hate that word. I'm always pronouncing it very bad. So I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly and not the other way around, obviously. Let's see, is Streamlabs catching? Yeah, I have MSFS shown. So let's go to LEJR, Jerez Airport. Let's go back inside. Oops, there we go. So we'll be flying just on the morning, because I like flying on the morning. Boom. MSFS is much more wonder than not showing things well. Yeah, I agree. So we'll go to Huelva. Let's continue that while it's loading everything. But we'll go to Huelva, then we'll be heading north, following actually the river that is going up. We can see over here there is a river that is climbing until reaching that first lake or reservoir. Actually, I should say reservoir, because that's not a lake, that's a reservoir, according to what beaches sound good to me. Okay, fine. That's good to know. Okay, state was restored. Cool. We'll go to our next little view, which is two cities actually, but the one is called La Zarza, as we can probably see here. Let me go a bit. Oh, okay, interesting. So La Zarza, we can see it now while I'm holding the zoom. That's a city actually known for is well, now closed, a mining site. There is a mining site there. So I'm pretty curious to see how it goes, because on Google Maps that was interesting, the view how it is. So we'll see how MSFS can render that mining. Then we'll turn towards the east to reach what I think is probably the most interesting part of that flight, which is another reservoir, but with interesting colors. let's say like that. We'll see how it goes, and hopefully it will go very well. But it's a very colorful reservoir. We'll continue towards the east until reaching all those reservoirs, the highway, and then go back to Sevilla, where if we don't have any ATC online, we'll try to fly over Sevilla and do some screenshots, because Asobo did the photogrammetry of the city, so why not use it? That will be a bit sad. Here in the US, we call those things wind turbines when they are used only for power generation. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's probably the same, wind turbine, but I think I've heard somewhere windmill, but maybe that was UK. I don't know. Sometimes the English between UK and USA is so freaking weird. So we'll see. So we are inside our little lovely Cessna 152 from last time, with the big fish on it. A very lovely livery actually for the Cessna from GPL and WBC. So let's hop in again and let's prepare everything. So normally I do have, yeah, so what is happening with my trachea? Trachea, come on. No, trachea, don't tell me that you are dying. No. Oh my god. My trachea just died. I hope it's not what I think, because that means that I need to restart MSFS, which is freaking annoying, as you can imagine. Come on, MSFS. Let me have my trachea back. Come on. Jesus Christ. That is very annoying. Why did you have to die right now? Huh? Stupid track IR. Yeah, it's dead. I'm sorry guys, I need to restart MSFS. That's very annoying. Can we tell from my face that I'm pissed right now? Alright, let's quit MSFS and let's restart it. Very, very annoying. Alright, let me kill trachea here, and let's restart it before, obviously. First it crashed, now my trachea is down. Jesus Christ. MSFS start. Good. Good. I know what you mean, UK versus US. Really, it's like US versus everybody else a lot of the time. Well, in my point of view, it's usually more US UK, because both are usually the ones that are disputing against each other about what we need to say in English. The others, we are just looking. Oh, hello, Batman. Welcome, welcome. Oh, already your hydrate? I don't think I have the. Yeah, it's empty. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna just quickly fill my bottle. Coming back. All right. I turn on my microphone without without wanting it. True. Amaruk, my CPU also died sadly. Oh no, come on. Batman, now it's your CPU? Come on. What happened? Oh, hold on. My iPad just turned there we go. What happened, Batman? So here is your hydrate, thank you. That's good because I just drank a coffee, so my my throat is a bit bad. I think my PC I was gonna say my PC hates me. I feel so sorry for you, Batman. Every time you are talking about your PC, it looks like it doesn't want to work. That's so sad to hear. Won't turn on at all and have a CPU debug light. I have tried everything. Oh, yeah. You know, usually, if it's your PSU, for example, like for the F-Crow, for example, that's okay because it's not the PC part that are the most expensive. But when it's your GPU or your CPU or your motherboard, that starts to be a bit expensive to change, obviously. Usually in my mind, but that's my opinion, obviously. I don't say that's what you have to do, but usually if I have my motherboard dying, I'm trying to think, okay, should I change everything? Because when you have probably your motherboard dying, it's been, let's say, 5-6 years already that you have your PC, which means that there is already a lot of new things. So wasting your time by changing a motherboard that goes with your actual CPU when you can actually just change everything, well, but that's my opinion again. And I know that it's a very expensive opinion, obviously. Come on, iPad, stop being turned off. Alright, let's try that again. At least MSFS started a bit faster now. Also, one of my monitors probably died since the cable for it randomly exploded. How do you manage to have things that explodes? I think I remember you were talking about another thing that exploded in your PC. How do you manage to do that? I don't understand. That is so weird. I know that computers and things like that can obviously explode because that's batteries. But come on. My power supply once exploded. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is so freaking weird. Okay, at least that's working now. So let me just, if I manage to remove those. Okay, so I just need that one and that one. I'm just switching my my throttles because I was trying the Cessna 310 yesterday it was, and I figured that I didn't need obviously all that for a Cessna. All right, so yeah, that is working. And I believe I need just to change the control options here. My power supply was had a HDD also die once and GPU also die once. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's you have an expensive computer life. Let's say like that. That's that is quite very expensive. Alright, so I need to go back to common normally. Oh, went too far. Common. And Cessna GPL here. Jesus Christ, here it is. GPL. Whoops, too far again. GPL. And obviously it's not the next one. GPL. Alright. There we go. Alright, so let's see. I have my Cessna. What did I say? Oh yeah, we are all alone. So let's connect first to Sky Demon. So Sky Demon to Vatsim. So we are Hotel Bravo, Charlie Hotel Alpha, and we are Cessna 152. Connect. Command fail. What? What? Why should I have a flight plan to load first? Did they... Vatsim server automatic? What did they do? Did they change everything again? Oh my god. Now it's Vatsim annoying me. Hoping next month I'll get a new CPU and hopefully it doesn't die. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't, yeah. Okay, so Vatsim changed apparently things, so I need to write already the flight plan. So we'll go from Jerez to Sevilla, which is LEZL. No alternate. Departure, what is the time that I've put right now? Weather, let's see. 7:30, I don't know how to speak anymore. 7:30, so we'll say that at 7:50 we are departed. Our flight will be 1 hour 48. Yeah, let's go with 1 hour 50 actually. We have the equivalent of 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our cruise speed will be 95 because we are a Cessna. Cruise altitude will be maximum 6,500 feet. And now goes the amusement to write everything. So LEJR, direct whiskey, direct norte, direct. What was the name after that? El Rocio. El Rocchio. No, Rozio, it's with one C. After that we are going to Huelva, direct La Zarza normally, yeah. Zarza, whoops. Then direct El Garobo, let's put that. So I know that in Vatsim it's not necessary to write the routing that you are doing. You can just write VFR actually on your flight plan, but I don't like that. So I prefer to do like you will do in real life, write what you are doing, obviously. Custom sceneries, yes, for LEJR and LEZL. Alright, file the flight plan, not connected to the, yeah, obviously. What the? Hold on. Let me restart VPilot because I think he's not detecting that I am on Vatsim. Okay. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so he was not detecting that I was connected. Okay, file flight plan. Now there we go. We are good now. Let me go and bring back OBS. Honestly, I'm surprised I had to change my motherboard and CPU after only 2 months of getting my PC. Yeah, indeed, that's not good. That means that there was some kind of default, not default, some kind of issue actually in the motherboard right from the beginning, which is not good, obviously. Let me down a little bit this. So we are going to use, as usual, our Skyfall sim for the checklist, and we'll take the GD one because that's a nice checklist and it works. Alright, so let's go to the before starting engine. So I will just do one or two things a bit differently from the checklist because I'm used to do it, but I believe we don't have any ATC, right? No, there is Malaga approach, but I don't care about Malaga approach. So let's see. Let's take the EFB over here because we have some things to change. Let's try to do a very realistic one. So I will put everything from the exterior. Let's refill the oil. Let's go engine. Let's charge back the battery a little bit here. And instruments, we are all good. So we are all alone today. So let's go bring back that to 0. And 20 kilos, I believe it was. Was it 20 kilos? Yeah, 20 kilos. Okay. And I have 70 liters, so that's 35 liters on each tank. 30, whoops, too far. 35 and 35. So I have the music a little bit louder than usual since we don't have any ATC. So it's not bothering me very much, but we'll see if I need to change. Alright, so we have this, that is good, we can close it. And I have a few things there that are not supposed to be at those positions, so let me turn off everything that I need to turn off. So that one is good actually. Here we are good, yeah, okay. There we go. So Kev to Batman, it could have been an issue caused by mismatched parts too, though I'm betting you checked all of the compatibility. Yeah, it could be indeed. It could be also. Alright, so everything is working. So we'll turn on the battery first. Let's check the fuel. I have almost full fuel, so that is actually correct. We'll take also, let's try the beacon, the nav. I can check the landing from here, I guess. Oh, I don't like that freeze that I had. Yeah, I can see the landing lights. Taxi light also, good. And strobe lights, I should see the... yeah, I see the strobe on the ground, so they are working. Alright, let's open the door. And do I have FS realistic actually? No, I don't have FS realistic, so actually we'll not do the pre-flight. Hello Nicotine, welcome, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. We are preparing everything, so let's remove the choke here. Exterior, so we'll remove the right choke, P2 cover, engine cover. Alright, we are all good with that. We'll put the flaps down so we can check that they are good. And let me turn on just FS realistic.
FS realistic connected.
And is it connecting? Yeah, it is connected. Perfect. Which means that now here I can go flying. Yes, so you can see now my little aircraft where it is, which is pretty cool. And let's go outside. Oh, hold on. Let me just close that here. There we go. So let's do our little check over here. Let me turn around. Alright. So let's have a look first of the flaps here. So looks like we don't have any bird nests inside, so that's good. Let's have a look here. They seems to be free. Let's see. Yeah, they are moving accordingly opposite of each other, which is good. We can continue our turn. So let's have a look here. The antennas, they look okay. Let's go back up. We'll check over here also that it is working. Yep, that is working perfectly fine. Let's try the rudder here. Yep, working also. Let's move along. So there is no ice, no water. Looks like that side is okay too. Flaps are good. Let's see that it is free also over here. Yeah, that is quite good. Lights looks okay. There is no dent or anything over here. Also, that's good. Here we are good. No nest inside the engine, which is always good. Propeller, they looks okay. Let's go a little bit down here, avoiding hitting the head. And let's go back inside. Alright, we can close that door. Let's open the window for 1 sec. So we did our pre-flight inspection. Everything is good. We can... Oops, sorry. We can test the parking brake. That is working. Let's see. Seat belts. Well, we are quite well seated. That's good. Fuel shut valve. Sorry, is open. Radios are off. Circuit breakers. They looks like all in. Well, ATC currents I don't need. So battery is on. We'll also turn on the nav light, but magnetos on both. Mixture full range, throttle 1 inch forward, and we'll prime 3 times. Alright, and let's start the engine. And it started
New
right
meter
away.
received for Jerez, Sevilla.
Alright, thank you. That was Sky Demon. So let's log engine start over here. I had the Ryzen. Oh, hold on. All the parts were compatible. Yeah, okay. I had the Ryzen 5 3600 gigabyte B550 Gaming X V2. 16 gigabyte, 3200 megahertz DDR4. Yeah, normally you should be fine, I guess. Well, maybe you have the same issue as Deathcrow with the PSU. Maybe it's not enough actually. I don't know. I'm not an expert also, but could be that also. I know that I have a 750, I believe, something like that. Oil pressure is in the green, so we are good with that. We can put back the flaps up. All that is good. We can turn the alternator on. We have positive charge. Alright, here we are good. So airspeed, no speed, that's good. We are leveled with the horizon. I will check that in 1 sec. Those two are off for now. 0 with vertical speed, which is good. We are facing south, and that one is in the middle. All good. Let's turn on the radio over here. All right. Stand by for the transponder. We'll use that also, and the ADF. All right. Let's see. Beacon will be on because we have already the engine started. I should have done that before actually, but no worries. Oil pressure was checked, ammeter was checked. Let's see. Yeah, but you know, Batman, sometimes we think that it is enough and actually it isn't. But yeah. But as I said, PSU normally is not what is the most expensive. Radios are on, we are on Unicom. Transponder is on standby, and we'll go with the VFR code in Europe, which is 7000. Altimeter, so for the altimeter, what I'm gonna do is going here. No, hold on, I have another, yeah, airports, there we go. and we'll do LEGR. All right, real weather, it's 10:23, and I guess I don't have the yeah, I don't have the Vatsim one. So the airport is apparently elevated at 93 feet, which is correct. That's what SkyDemon shows also. So 1023 for the QNH, which is already the case. Is it the case? 20212223. There we go. And it said 93. I feel that I'm way above 93 right now. I am at 2000. Sorry, at 217 right now. Hold on. That seems awfully very high. I should be careful. Looks like my pressure altitude here is very high. Winds are 190 and 3 knots. Okay, that's quite okay. Not very much windy, which is cool. My PC in past was doing weird stuff. How I fix it? Being a surge protector, do you know the English name? Onduleur. Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about, but I have no idea how to explain that. Issue was before, electricity wasn't stable when it came to my PC, generating ton of interferences and magnetic, causing CPU desynchronizing. Oh, okay. Interesting. I never had something like that. Hopefully I will never have something like that. So let's check the flight controls. They looks like to be okay and free. Yeah, they look okay. Let's put that around the takeoff position. 122.8. Yeah. Do I need some? I can use. Let's see. Yes, there is the Jerez VFR here. That's 1130. So 113. 130. Okay, that's the VFR. I had already that actually. And the NDB is 433, which is already the case. Although I'm not catching it apparently. Interesting. Why am I not catching it? Weird. I should be catching at least the NDB, but that's weird. Electricity seems to be stable for me, and I have tried different outlets. As well, internet had packet loss. Yeah, but that's weird. That's weird still. But yeah, I guess. Let's see. What are the runways? 02 and 20, I guess. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna take 20, but I'm a little Cessna, so I don't need all the runway. I can depart from Echo 3 actually. That's plenty enough. Even Echo 4 should be enough, I think, for Cessna. But let's not be cocky. Let's go with Echo 3. At least I will have enough room over there. Oh, and by the way, I need to do that also. I forgot. Let me do just for Sim Toolkit Pro, because I forgot to put it. Connect to MSFS. There we go. Now you should have the information written above. Cool. All right. Let me know if the SkyDemon you want me to put it on a lower size, or if I just hide it for now. That's fine for me. Okay, Batman, just spoke about that cause. At first I thought issues was my RAM or my motherboard, etc. Then thought it was my PCO. So that happened at the end of the flight, lol. That happened? What happened, Deathscroll? Did you crash? Alright, let's not waste too much time, because I'm wasting way too much time right now. Let me check that there is still no ATC around. Yeah, there is only Malaga, so we don't care. But we are going to do that properly, so let's do a call. So we are at apron Alpha 3. So we're attaching to Echo 3 via Lima 4 and Tango. Yeah, via Lima and Tango. So Jerez traffic, Hotel Bravo, Charlie, Hotel Alpha, Cessna 152 at the apron 3, taxiing to holding point to Echo 3, runway 20 via Lima and Tango, Jerez traffic. Alright, there we go. We have contacted everyone. We are feeling well. So that happened at the end of the flight, lol. PC crashed, but it didn't restart and everything was still on screen. Oh, interesting, Death Crow. Hopefully tomorrow your new PSU will change everything. Amruk, what's the cooldown for the hydrate? I have no idea actually. I think I put something low, but cannot tell actually. But I believe it was not that much. So we need to turn on our left. So let's turn to our left. Look at that, all those other aircraft. So there is, with the engine turning about it, that's a King Air obviously. But that one, that's probably a Bonanza or something like that. There is a lot of aircraft, Jesus Christ. Alright, we need to turn over here. A lot of small aircraft. Yeesh. Oh, and obviously I need to put more Charlie. Because otherwise we are screwed. Sorry to hear of the meltdown, Death Crow. Yeah, that's very sad. But fortunately tomorrow, luckily, that's the word. Luckily tomorrow he will have better experience with his new PSU. We fingers crossed, Death Crow. Yeah, it's getting jealous, lol. But I landed the 225 and it went pretty well, to be honest. Oh, that's cool to hear. That's cool to hear. How is the feeling of flying the Antonov? Because I still haven't done that, obviously. I will try to fly tomorrow offline to see how it goes. I kind of want to use the Vatsim event that's happening this Wednesday to fly the Antonov, because that will be freaking awesome. Alright, Echo 3 is right here. Look at that airport. Jerez is a very beautiful airport. Ooh, turning a bit too low. So winds are pretty calm, so I don't need to be facing that much the winds for that matter. Let's go over here and let's do our run up, shall we? What do you use for your prediction? I bet it's some MSFS specific tool. It is not actually. It's the prediction tool is from SimToolKit Pro. It's on the streaming tools. I have the bot that is linked to my Twitch account. And so each time I'm departing with SimToolKit Pro connected to MSFS, the prediction tool is working. So you can do the exclamation mark predict and then a space, obviously, and have a number. I believe you have to put the minus in front also. The reverse thrust didn't turn on in time, so I ran off the runway by like 20 feet, but still landed. Okay, I see. As for the flight, it was smooth. I just need to learn the autopilot, as it was a little hard to stay on point and flying. Yeah, I guess. It looks like very much when I tried the Mad Dog. A complete disaster on my part. I bet you had a better experience than me. Let's turn off the taxi light because I don't need it for the run-up. Mixture is full rich. We'll go first to 1500. So 1500. Let me know, as I said, for if Skydemon is not showing you everything, because it's in front or whatever. I can just by a click hide it for now. So 1500. And I wanted, oh yeah, the mixture. So alright, mixture is working, and we'll go to 2000 because 1700 is a bit hard to hit. Alright, 2000. Let's try the magneto. So first left. About 100 RPM, that's good. We go back to both. Let's go to the right now. Yeah, we still have 100, that's good. Both again. We'll try the cob it. 100 RPM also, that's good. Go back, let's have a look here. Oil temperature is in the green and rising. Oil pressure is still in the green also. Fuel, we are good. Here the engine instruments here are good, sorry. Yeah, we are all good. So we can try the static, so full power. And we are at 2380, which is good. Let's go to the idle. Very important to do the run up, obviously. Okay, run up is Yeah, run up is done, and the idle is good because it's keeping it above 500. All right, so run up was done. We are all good for that matter. So flight instruments was checked, engine instruments is checked, radios are set, transponder is on, altimeter was set to local, P2 heat I don't need, carb heat I don't need also, mixture will be rich until being below, until we reach 3000 feet. Fuel shot valve is still on. Elevator trim, we are set on takeoff. And landing lights, strobes, taxi lights off, nav lights on, and we can do the takeoff. So let me just check the chat for 1 sec. And for my first time landing a jet, I got a 241 for landing rate. I don't think that's horrible for. No, it's actually very good, and especially with the Antonov. So very well done, my friend. That's very well done. I'm kind of jealous. I think I won't do the same. I won't manage to do that. That's quite sure. Let me put Sky Demon a little bit lower, because I do feel that you are not seeing anything because it's too big. So all right, so. Landing lights is over here, strobes lights is here, and we can do the call. So I guess there is nobody around me. Let me check that on that prism. Oops, my bad. Clicked on the wrong one. I think that's a great number. Yeah, it's actually for the Antonov, which is a very big aircraft, let's be honest. Even huge aircraft, 241. That's quite insane that you made that for the first time. All right, looks like there is nobody coming here, so let's line up and go. All right, so Jerez traffic, Hotel Bravo, Charlie Hotel Alpha, lining up runway 20 for departure to the west, climbing at 2000 feet. Jerez traffic. Alright, so parking brake released. Let's put a little bit of power to move. And let's reduce back. Alright, let's have a look that there is indeed nobody coming on the left or on the right. Looks like we are okay. Ooh, turning a bit too much here. Let's close the window also, because we are in winter, let's be honest. It's freezing as hell. Alright, we'll line up a little bit correctly. Not exactly in the center, but should be fine. And we'll put that on altitude. Alright. And what I'm gonna do also is put the VOR here towards. Let me use that because that's faster. Oh my god. That was not me, that was FS Realistic. Alright, like this I know where it is. It's heading to north. Okay. Alright, let's take off, and I'm facing, as we can see here, I'm facing towards like this, so it's a right turn. Alright, let's go. Oh, I thought it was crap, to be honest, lol. No, you are fine. You're perfectly fine. Alright, airspeed is alive. And 55, let's go. Ooh, that was quite fast. Alright, we are airborne. Let's maintain the 70 knots for the climbing. Yeah, I think we are fine for the... So Jerez is right in front of us. Alright, we need to climb and go towards that direction. I'm supposed normally to do 2000, but 1000 above ground, but yeah, there is no ATC, so we'll cheat a little bit. So goodbye, Jerez de la Frontera, and let's go to the west. So I'm gonna look at the chat in one sec, guys. Just trying to maintain properly the aircraft for now. Wow, look at that. So now I can close this because I don't need that anymore. Let's turn off the landing lights. Alright, reaching 2000. Let's remove a little bit of power for 2300 and let's level off. And let's use the trim so we can skip the altitude. Yeah, I need to trim quite a lot. Alright, there we go. Now we are almost trimmed correctly. Look at that. Oh, it's all loading. That was interesting. Let's trim back. Alright. Let me check now the chat. Dragon makes flying big planes feel easy and with low numbers, so that was my expectation. No. No worries, DevCrow. It's Dragon is quite very well, and he flies very well. Honestly, it's just amazing how he managed to always do such lower numbers. I cannot do that well, but yeah, it's not that as bad as you think. It's really nice what you did. Ooh, that's quite windy. Can feel the wind on my yoke. So KF2 Batman, which F-Gas 650 were you using when you Mobo failed? Do you remember? Yeah, indeed, that's a good question. Sorry, excuse me, my chatbot says 231. I thought it was 241. Well, 241, 231. That's quite the same, honestly. You are perfectly fine with that. So Whiskey is that city just in front of me. That little city here. That weird little city, actually. Let me check something. Is oh yeah, I thought so. Nvidia already changed again all my settings. Jesus Christ, I don't understand why he's always doing that. Oh, there is an hydrate from nicotine. Hold on, let me take that back then. Oh, I see that I'm losing altitude. And actually, I need to trim back. Apparently I trimmed too much. 23, yeah. Alright. Right after we passed that little city here, I will be heading 270, correction, 276 towards here. And I'm looking for a little island actually. That's where Norte is. So we'll see. So we are at 2,000 feet again. Yeah, I think according to Skydemon I can start to turn. So there we go. Let's climb to 6,500 feet now. So 276 is going west. Two 7.6. I'm trying to aim to 7.5. Yeah, there we go. All right. So I can see the park. The park is over here because I see that beige color over here. That's something that I saw on Sky Demon also. But right now we are trying to aim Norte. So we'll continue on that direction for now. So Batman to Cav, FGA 650BR. The motherboard failed after I was traveling with my PC. Oof. After watching it back, I had a strong crosswind also, but the stupid reverse thrust didn't activate when I hit, so the rest of the runway blocked really bad. Oh yeah. Yeah, but I think for a first try, that's pretty awesome that you managed to land with such a small number, honestly. So, well done. Very well done. Can we spot the wind turbines? Does someone see the wind turbines? I don't think they are modeled right here. They should, but it should be around here normally. Oh, 3,000 feet. So let's look at the EGT here and let's lean the mixture. Alright, about that amount. And let's continue to climb, shall we? So yeah, I don't think... Ooh, I'm freezing, I don't like this. Okay, it's back. Yeah, it doesn't look like... There should be wind turbines over here. Or at least a farm of it. But they doesn't look like to be here. Which is a bit sad, but can't do much about that. So, normally over here there's a military airfield. So let me turn towards that, because the restricted area starts from here. So I don't want to enter it by inadvertence, as we say. Let me go back inside to check what's happening. Alright, we are at 4,000 feet, which is good. Thanks again, that was pretty fun. I also found a bush spot to do in Slovakia later. Nice! You're very welcome. Again, I did nothing. I strictly did nothing. You had the money, I know, so that's not a problem. Find nothing. Yeah, I don't mind at all. As I always say, people doing great content quality stream should always be rewarded for their hard work, always, because it is very important. You know, usually I tend to give advices to people saying, oh, you know, you should reward yourself because you did a very great job and things like that. When I'm the only one not doing that for myself. I'm always saying that I'm very bad, that I'm stupid, that I'm that and that, and all the time people are like, stop doing that. You are not stupid, you are good, you are that and that. I'm the only one not thinking like this. But yeah. I mean, it's like my English. I'm always saying that my English is very bad, and every time people are like, no, stop. Your English is fine. You are speaking very well. I mean, I even have someone from UK. That one I never heard it. Honestly, that was the first time that someone says that to me. But I met a UK one that told me something about my accent, and he asked me if I was from Switzerland or somewhere else, and I was like, oh no, I am a Swiss, a pure Swiss, half Portuguese, half Swiss, and he was like, oh, I thought you were Dutch actually, and I was like, I beg your pardon? He was like, yeah, you have a very Dutch accent when you speak in English, and I was like, okay, that's a first. I never heard that before, but I already heard people telling me that I have a Swiss accent, that I have. Sometimes, for some reason, I pronounce some words very UK, but Dutch, that's the first time I've heard that in my life, and I was a bit confused, honestly, but yeah, why not? As long as you don't say that I have a French accent, I'm fine, because that will be very insulting. Very, very much insulting. Damn. I must admit, Andalusia is really beautiful. Look at that. Look at all those little square colored in different variation of brown. There is a little bit of green, there is beige, there's brown, light brown, darker brown. Jesus Christ, that's so freaking awesome. And that here looks very amazing. I can tell that it is some kind of sand, but that looks very nice. Can I spot the little island that I'm looking for? Doesn't look like it. But I'm almost reaching my top of climb, which is good. So normally, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, over that direction, yeah, we can see it. There is a military airfield. So normally, when you go from here, that's why I wanted to climb to 6,500 feet that quick, because also I wanted to be above the airfield of the militaries. Okay, let's reduce at 2,300 and let's level off again. All right, already at our cruise altitude. I don't even know where to place your accent, Lola. Well, I think I should take that as a compliment actually, because that means that you don't... Either I speak very well or I speak very bad. So, since I don't want to take that badly, I will take it like a compliment. I'm kidding, Defcro, honestly, don't be frustrated by that. Also, it took an hour and a half for startup of the 225. Yeah, I think it is one of the longest aircraft to start. I don't see that little island that I'm talking about. Oh, because it doesn't exist. Alright, I see. Yeah, it should be around here normally. Oh, yeah, around here, but yeah. Well, we'll pretend that it's good. Let's see the GT here. I need to lean a little bit my mixture again. Oops, too far. Alright, I should be good now. Bosch Beach, yeah. So many buttons. Yeah, the Antonov has too many buttons. That's a bit insane, honestly. But that explains why you need so much people also to fly it. Alright, I think I can... Yeah, I can already turn because actually I'm already at 6,500 feet, so... I'm already above the restricted area. So let's turn and head towards El Rico and have a look at the natural park over here, because that is really amazing. Jesus Christ, look at that. That is freaking awesome to see that. I don't know what it is exactly, but
New meter received for Jerez, Sevilla.
thank you. Thank you, Sky Demon, for that. Let's try to maintain the trim centered in the middle, if we manage. And let me also go back here and cameras. Let's keep the aircraft straight, please. We'll go 75 over here. And boom, screenshot. Nice. That is nice. Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, all temperature is good, all pressure is good. We are all good. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. We are having a chill. I think I'll fly the white livery when not in Ukraine or Europe. With... Oh, what did you write? WTH was that? What was that? I guess? What was what? I will do a barrel roll. No, I won't do a barrel roll. Come on. Stop with that. Stop immediately with that. I have to put the channel points, because for now there is only the hydrate, obviously, but I want to put more. And yes, Batman, there will be one for barrel roll, but with a very high price, obviously. But there will be one. But I kinda want to put some a barrel roll for 5k points. Why not? That's 5k points. That's fine. I kind of want to do also like engine circuit breakers out or things like that to have, you know, emergency landing, because it's always good to practice a little bit, even if it's not what you wanted to do. Wow, that's really nice. Look at that huge beach that there is over there. Nice. That is really nice. Let's do a picture just like that. Boom. Picture. Turn off all circuit breakers in Phoenix for 50k. Yeah, why not? I mean, could be. We could do that. There is still nobody, I guess. Yeah, there is no ATC. Sad, but that's okay. At least I can enjoy my flight. Let's make sure that we have 23. That's so cool. There is no wind. I'm moving quite nicely. That is cool. I can see that on Sky Demon actually in the vertical profile, you know, just below. I can see that I am not exactly on the profile. And I think, yeah, you see the pressure altitude here is telling me that I am at flight level 62. But technically, as a VFR, I never know as a VFR if I need to change to 1013 or not, because it's not very clear. Nobody can tell me that correctly. It's very annoying actually. Let me check something, because I am missing some. Oh, okay, yeah, I have NVIDIA issues with the shaders. Interesting. Let me check if I can add them back. The question is, where do I have this? Maybe over here? No. No. I don't remember where I've put the reshade ones. Because normally I have better quality of my stream. Let me get them back. Whoa. Let's keep one hand on the yoke here. Reshade NVIDIA, because yes, it works. Well, it works now at least. There we go. So I have normally somewhere I can download the reshades. Where are they? Oh, there he. Ah, come on. Download. Yes. Created reshade filters. There we go. And so now if I open the Ansel page of NVIDIA, which is normally it's over here. No, it's not over here. Oh no, hold on, it's on was it on program data? No. Where was it again? User, Gguitar, app data, local. Or maybe it was here. No. Where the hell is the Ansel folder? The hell? Am I? Hold on. Am I that stupid that I don't find where it is? Let me check. I'm trying to correct the route also because I'm not exactly on my routing here. Amarok engine restart mid-air for 2k points. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so El Rico should be in front of us now. Let's keep that direction. What I want to know is where is that stupid... Oh, that was program files. Yeah, so I was stupid. It was program files. Program files and NVIDIA Corp. Yeah, Ansel. There we go. Let me copy all that. Replace everything. Continue. Boom. All right. Now I should be able to put back. Yes, and it's yes, and it's keeping the right things. That's cool. And I believe I had ambient light also. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ah, now we're talking. Good. Now I have everything correct. Look at all those sand here. That's so weird. Engine off, 10 points. Yes, of course, yeah. 10 points for an engine off. I will definitely do that. Yeah, that the region is freaking cool. It's freaking cool. Loop 1 point. Yeah, of course. I will definitely do a loop for 1 point. So if you worry by the fact that I'm not following the route correctly about the fuel and everything, I have more fuel than necessary. So if we wander a little bit, that's not a big deal. But now I'm fine. Now I'm corrected, so I can go back here and focus a bit more on the chat. Yeah, I know. You know what? I don't feel very happy of... let's go to 1013. Let's go to 1013, which is the standard pressure, and let's climb back. Because I know that some people said to me that apparently when you are passing 3,500 feet as a VFR, you should be turning to standard. So let's do that and let's go to standard. And let's level off again. Yeah, now pressure altitude is correct. Alright. So do you see that little small water here? El Rico is just next to it, according to Sky Demon, or at least it's in front of it. So we are heading correctly, and afterward we'll go to Huelva, which is the big city that we can barely see in the horizon. Jump out the aircraft, no parachute, 3 point. Well, I appreciate the good the good points to that. I will definitely take notes for them. I need to do just the icons for that also, because I don't want to use default icons for that. And since I'm a 3D artist also, well, I can do them. So let's do them. I'm so happy of the performance. It's sorry about the movements of the camera, but it's just to showcase that I have no lag. Actually, it's perfectly smooth, which is very nice. I'm very happy about that. I'm not exactly doing the speed that I should be doing, but let me check here with the winds. Yeah, I have a little crosswind from the left, more or less. Alt F4 for a million, no, for 100k. Yeah, for sure. I will definitely never do that. Lol, I decided to see how far across country will be and take at its 7 hours for 2,500 nautical miles. Jesus Christ. Then tried my hometown to New Zealand, 8k nautical miles and 24 hours long. Lol. Yeah, well, you can talk with Batman about that because he will definitely do it. He's mad enough to do that. Completely mad enough. And I'm pretty sure you already imagined it, Batman. Let's see. Oops. That's what happened when you are not paying attention. So where is that little lake? Oh, here it is. Yeah, we see the little lake, El Rico, and then we'll turn towards... Well, actually we'll follow the river actually. 24 hours long seems fine. Seems fine. Jesus Christ. How can you say it seems fine? It is not fine. That's insane. I will never do that in my life. Although the 225 will be probably the only one that I will do a long haul with, because it is quite a nice aircraft, and it is fought in that way. So the 225 only has a 12 hours endurance, but that's a range of 8,300 nautical miles, so that's a bit strange. Yeah, indeed, that's a bit strange. How is it possible that it has more range that hours available? That makes no sense. Everything seems good at that altitude. So here is El Rico, here is the river that I'm supposed to follow. So let's turn and let's head towards Huelva, or Huelva. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm not Spanish, so that's even though Portuguese and Spanish are quite very close, I still don't speak Spanish. So, well, one day I said that to a friend that is Spanish, and he laughed at me, telling me, "Yeah, says the guy who said that he's not Spanish." Because I just pronounced one or two sentences in Spanish with apparently a very good Spanish accent. But yeah, that's I've done a 23 hours long flight before. Yeah, I do remember you talking me about that. And I do remember that I said, "You are insane." Honestly, I have a lot of what's the word? I don't even have the word in French. Hold on. Yeah, I think people doing long haul flights are very brave, honestly, because, and I'm kind of jealous that they managed to do that, because that's just incredible to see. I cannot, honestly, because I would be fed up after 5 or 6 hours of flight. I will be fed up. So I'm very impressed that they managed to do that. Yeah, I do remember in that it looked somehow like this, El Rico. So that was the national park, I believe the name was it. Let me check just quickly here. Aerial photography. It is called... Is there the name of the park? No, the name... Oh yes, here. That's the Donana National Park. That's the name of the park. So what we saw just right now was the Donana National Park, and I agree, that's a very beautiful park. Very awesome, especially with the beaches at the end. I really don't like that word. That's awful word. Especially with the sand part, you know. My sister likes to watch me as I simfly long haul IRL at the time for FedEx. Oh, you did long haul for FedEx. Interesting, nice. That's quite nice. Jesus Christ, that's quite nice. I bet you have flown quite a lot, at least. I barely flew actually in USA, or at least not. I flew most of the time in the same airports. let's say like that. Be right back. I need food. I went through my lunch and now it's nearly dinner. Well, have a good dinner then. No, sorry, I've never flown IRL. She is the pilot in the family. Oh, she is the pilot. Oh, nice. That is quite nice. Yeah, I guess she has a lot of anecdotes. Is that a word in English? You know, stories to share. I just need a snack. Okay, if you say so, Deathcrow. I will go probably through a burger if I was in your situation. But well, I ate well tonight. It was pasta with eggs and some good Swiss cheese. The real one. The real Swiss cheese. Because it was in the plural. So I think we can barely spot... Yeah, we can barely spot the city from here. Let's keep level off, please. Thank you. How are we with the ATC? Still nothing. Yeah, good. Great. Somehow, the south of Spain looks very much like the south of Portugal, actually. At least when it comes about deserts. That's very, very similar. Yeah, she does, and anecdote is perfect. Oh, okay, nice. Wasn't very sure. Sometimes, you know, when you speak multiple language, you have the word in one language, but not on the other ones. It happens to me all the time. Sometimes I have the word in Portuguese, sometimes I have the word in German, sometimes I have the word in French, and sometimes just in English, so it's very confusing at some point. I'm the simmer. It's tough to sim an MD-11 with a real-life MD-11 pilot in your ear. Yeah, I guess it is, yeah. I bet it is. Especially if the MD-11, if you are flying it on X-Plane, I guess it's okay, because I hope it's better than the one we have in MSFS. But yeah, I imagine that's probably very annoying at some point. But I keep inviting it, so that's on me. Yeah, I mean, yes, indeed, if you are... Well, maybe you like that. I mean, to be to be yelled at when you are doing something bad with the aircraft. Yeah, as I always say, people, if you want to do some feedbacks on anything, or suggestions, whatever you want, you can always do that. Either here on the stream while I'm live, or on the Discord if you want to join the Discord, obviously. I'm always open to feedback, as long as it is constructive, obviously. But as long as the feedbacks are constructive and make sense, I'm all ears, all the time. I love feedbacks. It's the only way to move forward. How do you want to move forward if you don't listen to feedbacks? Let's see if I can put something else. Oh, floating city. Let's go with that music. I'm curious of the music. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. Masochist, yeah. Well, you said it. Yeah, no worries. I'm kind of like also to be yelled at when I'm doing something wrong, especially when it comes about aircrafts. I still remember one day I was trying, and I emphasis on the word trying to play the game League of Legends, which is not my cup of tea of kind of game. I really don't like those kind of games. But yeah, I was trying to do that, and actually I have the friend that was very good on that game, and one day when I was trying for the first time, he decided to be just behind me watching what I was doing, obviously, and he kept yelling at me all the time and on each action that I was doing, or each an action I was not doing, because I was either too slow or too that or that and that. At some point I was so fed up that I just stopped to play because that was very annoying. There is nothing more annoying that someone is telling you that, oh yeah, I'm gonna help you to be better, and yelling at you every freaking seconds of each action you are doing. At some points you are like, ugh, Jesus Christ. I was thinking, I kept actually my altitude at 6,500 feet, but I could have done go lower actually, because there is no more problem over here. Oh yes, no, actually there is one next to Huelva. There's a restricted area, so let's keep the 6,500 feet. Oh, hydrate. No, let's go for an hydrate again, even though I just drank 2 seconds ago. So, one question for all of you. What do you think about the fact that now I have SkyDemon screen shared from my iPad on the stream? Do you like the fact that you can see my routing all the time? As I said, I can quickly hide it if you want. It's no big deal for me. But that I discovered that app actually yesterday on another stream. That was from Aviators. Yeah, I think it was Aviators. Something like that. And I saw actually that he had that app, and I was like, oh, how did you do that? And he told me about that application on Windows and Mac OS that is called Reflector, and I decided to buy it because it was working on the demo, and I was like, oh, okay, well, the hell, it's $20. I don't care. That's not a big deal. And I can see it's working pretty well actually. It's quite nice how it works. I can see clearly. I can see clearly everything, and you can follow all the flights. So yeah, no, that's quite good. So here is the city of Huelva that we see. We start to see it. And I believe he did all that also because it's a photogrammetry that I pushed from flightsim.to. So I'm diverting a little bit from my my flight plan here, but that's perfectly normal. It's because I want to see the city from my right. Yeah, that's very awesome. The smoothness I have from my FPS right now. I was a bit annoyed recently because I had some stutters and I didn't know where it came from. It appears actually, sadly for me, that it's caused by Flow, the add-on that came out recently from Parallel 42. And that's very annoying because it is a very great app, but if it's causing stutters for me, I can't keep it. I don't want to have stutters during my streams, or even if I'm not streaming, I don't want stutters. So that was a bit sad, but can't do much about that. It's fine. Oh, thank you. Well, happy that it's giving a better view of what I'm doing. Alright, let's turn a little bit more towards Huelva here. Looks like a very nice city. Look at that! Look at that! Those huge water reservoir, I guess. I guess it's reservoirs. There are no sense to be something else. Let me block the camera for 1 sec. Ooh, I'm a bit... So let me have... Yes, no. I want to see the aircraft. Thank you. Boom. Oh yeah, that's right, you have Skypark too, yeah. Skypark is a very nice add-on. I like very much Skypark. Not exactly like like NeoFly or Simbit World A Pilot's Life, but what I like very much with Skypark is that it is a bit more free in your action. You are not doing specifically a bush flight live of or an airline life like a pilot's life. It's really more free, but it is quite nice. I can't wait for the Skypark update with the passengers' happiness and all the features. Oh really, they are adding that? Interesting. That should be interesting to see indeed. Ooh, that's a bit more windy over here. Let me put my feet again on the rudder. That is an interesting view. Look at that. I opened the window. Immediately I was turning to the right. Interesting. If I do that on the other side, I am going to the left? Oh yeah, I am. Interesting. So the wind is simulated. That's nice. So the nice city of Huelva. That is indeed a good region. They have been working on that update since June last year apparently. Not sure why they haven't released it yet. Yeah, that's indeed a good question. Maybe they did some you know, some testing and it had bad performance. Could be. Oof, for 1 sec I thought I had clicked on Alt F4. I was like, oh my god, did I mistakenly push the wrong button? Alright, so we are now following that river here until reaching the first
New METAR received for Jerez,
reservoir.
Sevilla.
So I don't care about the QNH since we are on a standard pressure. Look at all those spots. Probably for rich people. That looks like to be a cargo boat. Yeah, the city looks very nice. Oh, hold on, I cannot see from there. Let me look down like this. Yeah, look at how round, more or less, is the city. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting how round it is. And all those pools, somehow, I guess that's some pools. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are doing maybe fishing or thing like that over here. Yeah, the city looks really nice, and at that altitude, sorry, it looks okay. I have the sharpness that is having some issues. Let me check what's happening with the sharpness here. Oh, it's because it was off. That's why. Yeah, that is why. That explains a lot. Okay, putting back things correctly there. Alright, so we are going to follow now those rivers here until reaching the next point. And I need to descend slightly a bit. They haven't been... no, sorry. They have been working... Oh, yeah, I already read it. I thought it was a new message. Let's see, do I need to lean? No, I lean too much. Let's go back. So fuel quantity, we are still very fine. Oil temperature and oil pressure, they look good. Here we are good. Let's have a look if there is some viewers around that I can use. No, not exactly. Okay, no worries. We'll do without it. I kinda like when rivers, you know, are doing this branching like that. Looks really like a tree. That's that's very nice. Like that. Ooh, too close of the window. So I should take me 8 minutes to do that leg normally. Yeah, I think the only update that I'm waiting a lot now is the Just Flight Pipers. Actually, I really want the water to be fixed because it's not working anymore correctly since the sim update 9 maybe. Yeah, I think sim update 9 it was not working anymore correctly, or at least from the 10 I know that it's not working anymore correctly. It's the flight dynamics are just all the way around, and I hope they will fix that and take into account the new variables that that MSFS added. So yeah, that's but I'm quite happy if they are doing that soon enough. I know that they are currently on beta phase, I believe. At least that's what they said in the forums. Because they were looking for people who wanted to participate to help them construct the tests. So so I'm pretty confident that it's coming pretty soon, hopefully. Maybe one more flight found a Skypark mission that will take 45 minutes. 45? There are Skypark's missions doing that long? Really? I don't remember. I played a little bit with it, but it's been quite a long time. I need to reinstall it since it's on my OBEX. Oh, with the 225, okay. Imagine if we could find a way to use the extrapolation technique of MSFS to put buildings where the texture is showing a building, and a way to have the actual building on the found. I don't know how, but that will be incredible. Imagine, because you wouldn't have to do any more any photogrammetry or whatever. You could just have everything right away. That would be insane. There are 6k nautical miles cargo trips. Wow, 6k. How much was this? What was the speed again? You told me for the Antonov. It was 800 knots, something like that, isn't it? I don't remember. 800 knots seems a lot, but I remember that when I was watching your stream, we both were like, did we read that correctly? Oh, 455. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, that's still a lot. 455 knots. That's insane. That is really insane. Oh damn! I just realized this goes to GFK. Oh, okay. From where? I was getting roughly 415 at cruise. Yeah, well, after that it depends obviously of the winds. If you have tailwinds or headwinds. Okay, so that's our next point. The first reservoir, Bengal, Maine, US. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Let me know if the music is too loud also, obviously. Because I can reduce a little bit. In my ears it is quite okay, so... But hopefully it's not too much for the stream. As long as you can hear me, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, I'm not expecting any more ATC at that hour because it's almost 11 p.m. over here. So yeah, I don't think we'll see much. But normally, according to Sky Demon, I should end at 11:30. Really, it will take me half an hour to do all those legs. Interesting. We'll see if it's correct, but I don't think so. I think I have more than half an hour yet. Maybe 40 minutes, 45. I have to learn what to press for the autopilot. Is rather confusing compared to like the Kodiak. Yeah, well, I guess the Antonov is quite a very old aircraft, isn't it? So I wouldn't be surprised that the avionics are very old too. That would make perfectly sense, of course. So now I'm following that small river that we see here that will take us to La Zarza, which is our next interesting waypoint with that closed mining site. So I'm pretty curious to see how that site is rendered on MSFS, because you can see that it will be a lake inside, but you'll see it is with a big hole actually. So I'm pretty curious to see how it goes. We'll see. At least on Google Maps it looks like interesting, but as I said, sometimes you are like, oh, that's beautiful, and then you forget that you are looking Google Maps and not Bing Maps, and Bing Maps is sometimes quite different. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. So better to remember that usually. That ready to fly button is super nice, literally instant start. I don't know how to set it to follow the course is the main thing I want. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. And did you try a little bit the FMS? If there is an FMS, I guess there is an FMS obviously. But you can enter routes and things like that, or because that's obviously something important. Oh, it's a Garmin. Interesting. I need to check. Tomorrow night I will be probably flying a little bit with the Antonov, and I'll try to find documentation about the Antonov, because I have no freaking idea how it's what is what. I mean, I know what an APU is. I know what were the fuel pumps and things like that. But when I was watching you earlier, I was like, I have no idea what he's doing. he's clicking on buttons, and those buttons are doing something. But I have no idea what you are doing. So I was a bit confused, obviously. Then tomorrow, hopefully, it won't be my last day at my work, hopefully. And I will have an extension, because that will be very difficult otherwise. We'll see. I should see my boss tomorrow normally, so yeah, when I was doing the flight plan, I was like, oh, okay, so let's see where I should go. And then I was looking a little bit more on the left over here on the west, because Andalusia goes a bit further now. Actually, it goes until the border with Portugal. And I was like, oh, let's see if there is something interesting to see over there. And actually, there is nothing to see over there. So I was like, oh, okay, well, never mind. Oh, by the way, let me just do first this. So if you want to be warned of everything, and if you are not yet inside, here is the Discord link. Feel free to join. And also, because I am a very bad, very bad host, I forgot to do shoutouts. So let's do a shout out to our friend here. Hold on, I'm trying to keep the aircraft straight while trying to write something. So let me just put it going straight. Yeah, according to the flight plan, I'm good now. Yeah. All right. So I was saying, let's do stupid Twitch. So let's do a shout out to our friend here, Kev Mikwa. If I managed to write it correctly. Did it work? Yes, it worked. Fine. So a little shout out to our friend Kev Mikwa. Here is another flight simmer, as you know, because he said it, obviously, on the stream. Another fellow streamer, someone who loves to be yelled at by his sister, that is a very real pilot. So if you don't know Kev Mika, just go on his channel and follow him, because he deserves it. He deserves it. Very good streamer too. I've seen some of his past transmission now. Very nice. -5 degrees here in Bangor. Lol. Ooh. That is quite cold. So I believe there is a time limit on shoutouts. So we'll wait until we can do the next one. And the next one will be for our good friend Death Crow. Good. Let's keep straight. Oh yeah, soon actually I will be descending at 3,500 feet later on. Can I spot already that hole? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see it yet. We are still a bit far. Well, actually not. Lazarza should be just over here normally. Huh, we'll see. So there is a course hold button, but last time I pressed it, it didn't do anything. Oh, maybe a bug, I guess. I mean, it's like there is some aircraft, for example, sometimes for no reason, when I start for the first time, there is buttons not working. Oh, that was a wind shear. There is buttons not working for some reason, and if I go back to the main menu and redo the loading to the parking, suddenly everything is working. Why? I don't know, but yeah, sometimes it's a bit weird. I pressed it and then it moved way off the magenta line. I don't know if it has its own course. Oh, maybe I cannot tell since I'm not an Antonov flyer. I will have to look at it. I'm trying to see where it is, but I think it should be around here, but looks like it's not that well represented, which is kind of sad. Yeah, it's just right here. I can see the hole. Yeah, it's weird. So let me descend back actually to 3,500 because at some point I will be descending, so whatever. So let's put that to 2000 RPM, and let's descend with a 500 feet per minute, more or less. I mean, it's mostly stable without autopilot, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, cannot help much, sadly, but yeah. So that's the mine that we see on the right here. Yeah, I have a sharpness issue that is happening. I don't know what's happening, but if I don't move the mouse, sometimes it's it's sharpening everything, and as soon as I move the mouse, everything is unsharpening for no reason. Not sure why. Sorry, just trying to talk it out with myself to see if I can understand it, lol. No worries, no worries. The chat is there for that too. If it can helps, that's the point. Yeah, actually it's very well represented because it is actually like this. So I will descend to 3,500 and just orbit over it, so we can have a better look at that location. I'm leaning back, well, not leaning, but pushing back the mixture, so we have a smooth descent, which is the case for now. I must admit, tonight my flight in Spain is going very well compared to the first time we did the part 1, because part 1 we had so much wind. That was insane. Oh, and by the way, guys, I have normally new emotes. Let me see. I can do a hello with my new emote, my wolf emotes. So I didn't do it. I bought a pack that was on Kudos TV, I believe, and I'm very happy of it. Yeah, look at that. That's quite interesting. So that's the closing. That's the mining, sorry, site. So the mines were over the site. What was that? That's on that side of the big hole here. That's La Zarza, and normally around here there is another city called Perunial, something like that. Which is a very nice part also. Hopefully I can descend at 3,500 feet, but now I'm thinking I see those mountains over there, so I will probably keep 4,500 feet actually. Can we spot Perunial? No, we don't see Perunial. Interesting. Well, never mind. Let's keep the 4,500 feet because of the mountains, and let's bring back the vertical speed, and we'll just do some screenshot from here. Oh yeah, here it is. That's Perunial, and that's La Zaza, and we have the mining site over here. So let me go a little bit on that direction, and we'll try to do some screenshots. Let's turn back. Nice. I wonder how is it to live on that city over here, because as I said, the mines are closed now, so I wonder if it's still that great to live here. You know, it feels like all those old USA cities, you know, very small ones that were very famous maybe 50 or 60 years ago, because there was, I don't know, there was mining productions and or other things, and suddenly they closed everything because well, there was no more anything to exploit. I know that USA has a lot of villages or cities like this, lost in the middle of the of a state. Alright, so now we'll continue our descent. So I'm gonna descend a little bit further because I need to catch back my profile here. And we'll be heading to those little colored things that we see on the horizon over here, because that's where are those two little water pockets. One is called the Reservoir of Gosan, I believe. There's quite a lot of trees over here. Interesting. Yep, let's stabilize. Oh, hello to you, Cool Carry 2010. I got MSFS 2020 and it's been 24 hours and 40% down installing. Is that good? It is. It is. Honestly, Well, depends after that what kind of things you want to do, but it is really great. Honestly, you have literally the the entire planet in front of your eyes. Literally, you have the entire planet in front of your eyes. That's just insane how well is represented everything, and the fact that you can do a flight that goes, let's say, GFK to, I don't know, Los Angeles, for example. Let's pretend it takes 8 hours to do that flight in real life. Well, in MSFS, it will take 8 hours also to do that flight, unless you are using the speed buttons and things like that. But if you are doing it like in real life, well, everything will move like in real life. So that's really, really good. But depends a lot what you want to do. For example, in my case, I'm flying on a network called Vatsim, and it is a network that simulates real life. Meaning by that, oh, I have my app, my thing that crashed for the iPad. Interesting. I have on that network, as I was saying, they are trying to simulate the real world. So we do have people doing pilots and other being ATC. So in my case, I am a pilot, but if there was ATC connected, which is not the case right now, but if there was some ATC connected, I will be speaking with him and asking him, yeah, I want to do that, and he will give me instruction like in real life. So quite nice. I have that prism that crashed, which is not good. Not really good at all. Hold on. Let me descend back. Ooh. Let's keep the speed at 500. All right. So hold on, that prism just crashed, which I don't like very much that it crashed. Let me see if I can. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's interesting. My keyboard is not doing anymore the key binding that I want to. Oh yeah, that prism just made everything crashed. Okay, never mind. Well, as I feared, those two lakes are not colored like in the map. That is a bit sad. Well, it is somehow a little bit colored, but not as much as it is in the Google Maps, or even Big Maps actually. That will be sad if it is not the case, because that looked awesome to see. Well, at least looks like I'm still live. Yeah, looks like I'm still online, so just have that prism having a weird time. As long as it doesn't make crash everything, that's fine. It's kind of a little bit colored actually. Let's put our 3,500 feet. Let's put back power. And we'll keep the 3,500 feet. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing, but that's kind of like I've seen. And I'm losing speed over there. Let's keep a good altitude. Yeah, well, not as good as I thought, but yeah, maybe I should, you know, take the texture from Google Maps and put it right here. But that's still kind of interesting to see. Let's do a quick picture of that. Yeah, you see, it's very weird to see those cut over here. Looks a bit weird. Beauty of the world, as we say. Literally the beauty of the world. All right. Let's pursue now. Last point will be Sevilla, so let's go back to our good direction over here and let's head towards our destination. Hey Pouletos, comment mon Suisse préféré? Mais il va très bien, comment va notre cher Vendéen? J'espère que tu vas bien. Désolé, je n'ai pas pu voir ton stream hier, non c'était hier ou avant-hier, je sais plus. Je n'étais pas chez moi, hélas, donc je pense que si j'avais regardé un stream, ton stream en même temps que j'étais avec ma copine, je pense qu'elle m'aurait défoncé. Je pense qu'elle m'aurait défoncé. Oh, okay, that prism went away. Now I have my, I have everything back. Alright, that's good. So that means that I can, yeah, I have my Windows key again. MDR, yeah. Ça a été un peu la misère. Fallait dire que c'était moi. Ouais, mais je suis pas sûr que ça aurait passé. Oh yeah, okay, let's keep that straight please, thank you. Do I need to remove a bit of mixture here? Yeah, I leaned a little bit too much. Alright, we'll keep that altitude, that's fine. At least we keep a good height with the ground. What I wanted to check was, oh yes, let me start it over. Where is it? Here, reflector 4, because it crashed for some reason. Yes, PC streaming, there we go. Trying to connect back. There we go. We should have now back. Yeah, it's back. Good. I don't mind to be a bit higher than planned because there's a little bit of wind down there due to those hills and everything, so it's a little bit pushing my aircraft. But that's fine. So I have that lake in mind here. That's the one just right here. That's the one. But we are having another lake that should be around over here normally. But I'm following normally that route. Yeah, that one here. Ouais, exactement, l'Andalousie. On a la première partie, c'était de Grenade à Jerez de la Frontera, et là on fait Jerez de la Frontera à Sevilla. Et on est justement en train de se diriger en direction de Sevilla. Yeah, I must admit, Andalusia is beautiful. Really beautiful. Oh, look at that. Look at those ridge edge here. Pretty cool. Let me take a picture of that because that is pretty cool. Demain, je peux être là, oui, si tu veux. Je pensais faire quelques vols avec l'Antonov pour l'apprendre, mais je peux être en parallèle sur le stream, si tu veux. Wow, look at all those roads. That is insane. There is a lot of roads. Jesus Christ. I bet it's kinda nice to drive over here with all those roads here. Should be very interesting. C'est normal que je fais des nudistes en bas. Ah, c'est l'Andalousie, hein, tu sais. Hein. On ne juge pas. Chacun est libre de faire ce qu'il veut. Reaching the TMA. Yeah, we should arrive in about 20 minutes, normally. More or less. I'm so happy of the update of WBC and GPL. GPL from the start already did a wonderful job, and he had also the help, if I remember, of Web Burrito, I believe it's the name. And they did just an amazing job, and the fact that it was taken back by Web Burrito, if I'm not mistaken, what he did right now is just incredible. That's just the fact that we have now an EFB, and how the aircraft answers to everything, the winds, the gusts and everything. That's just wonderful. Honestly, I'm so happy that I can fly again the Cessna 152 without thinking that if I'm crashing it's just because it's not also entered some new things and the aircraft is not updated for that. Now I have no excuse anymore. If I'm crashing it's just because I'm bad. But great big shout out for those two devs, because they are doing that for free. Imagine. I can see the river that I'm aiming. Je vais aller chercher mon traducteur MDR. Ouais, désolé mon poulet. Hélas, ce sera majoritairement anglais. À nous les petites anglaises, c'est ça. Exactement. Exactement. Ah, je suis même surpris d'ailleurs, Manicum n'est pas là. Intéressant ça. Le monsieur a dû être pris malheureusement. Ça arrive. Alright, we are entering right now the TMA, sorry, of Sevilla. But since there is no ATC, That's fine. Mani, il joue au Scrabble. Peut-être, qui sait. Qui sait. Il joue un Scrabble peut-être avec sa fille. Sait-on jamais. Let's see. That I can close, that I can close, that I can close, that I can close. Alright. Too many things open. Let's have a look at our fuel. Oh, I have plenty enough. Oil pressure we are good, oil temperature we are good too. Pff, les Belges, ça c'est pas jouer au foot, MDR. Ah, moi je vais rien dire, je ne suis pas très foot de toute façon, donc et je connais rien du tout moi. Moi je préfère le baseball. Alright, here is our point. And I will follow the road over here until reaching the next point, which should be a lot of rich houses actually. You know, like those residential zones like in USA. Bon, je te laisse mon ami, des bisous, mais merci à toi d'être passé mon cher poulet, et à demain du coup. Repose-toi bien. Amuse-toi bien, merci, c'est gentil. Oh, jamais, tu sais, nous les Suisses, nous sommes sages. Nous sommes sages les Suisses. La seule chose où on n'est pas sage, c'est pour enlever l'argent aux gens dans les banques, mais au-delà de ça, nous sommes sages. Pas de panique, pas de panique. On est gentil avec les Français. On est très gentil avec les Français. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I didn't saw that. I didn't see that, sorry. My bad English. I didn't see that in Google Maps. Interesting. That is really interesting actually. What are those shapes? Why am I turned like this also? Where's my airplane? That is an interesting view. Let's take some pictures. Where am I? I have no idea where I am. Oh, there we go. I was very far from my point. Oh yeah, obviously it resetted everything. To remove that also. Boom, picture. Allez à plouche. Plouche plouche. Alright, let's follow now the road until reaching that kind of residential zone that I told. There's not a lot of traffic in the roads. Or maybe I'm too high to see it. Oh, maybe that's the case. Oh, hold on, let me... Ooh, sorry. Didn't know that I had... Let me do just quickly something. Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to do that on Vatsim, but I just want to check something. Let me push slightly a bit forward that one. Hopefully it won't crash anything. Yeah, looks like we are still okay. Yeah, so I think that's the residential thing that I've seen. Let me remove that thing here. I don't need it. The 225 in Sunset is gorgeous. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. Do you have some pictures to share? I would be very curious to see that. You can post either on my Discord if you are already on it, or on yours. I will check it out later. But I bet it is very nice. Yeah, it doesn't look like exactly on what I've seen on Google Maps, but it's close enough. Close enough. Actually, object LOD is for the objects in the airport, so you won't see any difference right now. Oh, really? It's not for the objects that you are seeing on the ground? Interesting. That's a bit stupid though. And boa noite, boa noite limonada. How are you doing? Espero que tu tenhas bom dia hoje. Yeah, that is close enough to what I've seen. Not exactly close, but close enough. Yeah, kind of. Let's pretend it's okay. So now we can turn towards the city of Brenes, where it's our first entry point for the Sevilla, CTR. Sorry. Ooh, that is quite a bit windy over here. Yeah, that is close enough. For detail on the Jesus Christ, on the ground, it is the turn LOD and building settings. Oh, okay. So hold on, let me then quickly change that then. So I will remove that one to 100 because it's not big deal, and let's push forward 160 over here. Terrain, yeah, buildings I will keep that on medium because no, let's go high with that. Should be fine. We should be okay. Let's see. Yeah, I still have good amount. Oh yeah, that instantly changed the visual of that thing here. Interesting. So I'm not heading correctly. I need to turn a little bit more on my left. Ah, got autopilot pathway. Ah, good. That's good to hear. I'm good, just got home from work. Oh, only now? It's what, 10:30 in Portugal right now. It's only now that you got home? Jesus Christ. I wonder if I can push a little bit more the setting. Let me check my FPS right now. What is my FPS? 38, 42, 43, 45. Yeah, kind-ish. Yeah, I think it will be pushing a bit too much. So I will keep that that setting like this. That's fine. We don't mind. Yeah, I got off at 10 p.m. Oh wow, that's very late. I would be, well, depends also of what kind of job you have, obviously, but I would be pissed off if I had to leave at 10 p.m. Fortunately for you, I hope you are not starting at 8 p.m. At 8 a.m. tomorrow, because that would be very exaggerating. So yeah, Brenes is just over here normally, sorry. So we are almost at the end of our little part 2. Well, little, it was a 2 hours flight, but Yeah, we can see Sevilla. So since there is no ATC, let me cross-check that again, but yeah, there is no ATC. What we are going to do is that we are going to fly over the city and just orbit over it. Do some screenshots, because why not? And we'll go back to land on the airport. What I can do though is watch the METAR, so 33088 knots. Okay, I think I will land on 27. We have 9 degrees, 3 degrees dew point, 66% humidity. Pressure is 1018, so let's switch back to 1018 here, because at some point I will have to change. So 1018, alright. So we can lose a little bit our altitude over here. And let's push a little bit the mixture at the same point. Alright. We'll bring back to 2300 and level off the aircraft again. Ooh. Yeah, there is definitely a lot of winds. Oh no, it's a part-time job because I'm also on university. Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense then. Yeah, well, that's fine then. Well, still, I guess if you're on university, you have courses also at 8 AM, so that's still a lot. But hey, as long as you are fine, that's good. So we'll overfly the airport. Ooh, I'm trying to keep the ball here centered, but that's not that easy. As you can imagine. Alright, we are reaching November, so let's turn towards the airport, which is just right here. Normally we'll see. Yeah, you know what, let's go straight ahead to Sevilla, because why not? And let's descend. So Sevilla, what is the altitude of Sevilla? Let's see. Sevilla elevation 59. So that means that I can descend at least at 2000 feet, because I will still be 1000 feet above the city. So let's descend to 2000 feet. Ooh, that is really windy here. Well, I have the winds in my back, so obviously that's a bit difficult, but we'll succeed. We'll succeed. That must be awesome to do that flight in real life. Imagine. Let's push a little bit more the mixture here. Well, actually we are below 3000, so full mixture, full reach. I'm kind of curious of that huge building that I've seen in front of me. Yeah, you know what? Let's try something. Yeah, I know I'm going to the settings again, but let me try to push that to 200 over here. And let's go ultra with the buildings. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I can see that I lost a little bit of frame rates there, but not that much actually. Yeah, 30 FPS, that is actually fine. But at least I see the city from a lot further. So can we spot the airport from here? Yeah, I guess the airport is that thing over here. Should be at least. So I said 2,000 feet, so let's descend 2,000 feet. Well, actually I could even go to 1,500 feet, because it will still be 1,000 feet above ground. Yeah, no, I can feel that I'm losing too much FPS there. Let's bring back that to high and 160. Should be okay now.
New meter received for Jerez, Sevilla.
Stupid AP keeps going. Not in the wrong direction. No. Yeah, well, I guess you are not happy about the AP apparently. Ooh, that was a huge wind shear here. Is that Sky Demon? Yes, it is. It is. And now you can see it from my iPad. So actually, when I'm moving. Are we back? Am I back? I hope so. Can we see me move now? Where? Yes? No? Am I back? I don't know what happened. Is everyone still there? I hope so. I hope everyone is still there. I have no idea what happened. That's weird. Hello again, Manico. So we can see me move, yeah? Who? Still here. Okay. Okay. So I'm back. You can see me move right now. Hopefully. Yes, okay. Let me uncheck then that again. No moving, no audio. Oh, Death, you need to restart the yeah, restart the refresh your page. I just restarted actually the stream. If you restart, it should be fine normally. I don't want to refresh my page. Hello again. Hello, Limanada. I'm being a jerk, you son of a... I was gonna write you something. You idiot. You got me there, you got me there. Yeah, he's just a jerk, he's being a jerk, don't worry. That's how you treat someone who just gave you the Antonov? No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I gave you nothing. That's the deal. Nothing was given. You just bought it because you have the money for it. Well, as I was saying, look at that beautiful city of Seville. Oh, what is that? Is that some kind of palace or something like that? I guess. Let me take a picture of that thing here because that's really nice. Oh, let's keep the 2000 feet, shall we? Wow. Well, I'm pretty sure in real life I'm not supposed to be able to do that, but we are without ATC, so we don't care much for that moment. Yeah, no, look at that. Sevilla is incredible. Damn. Is that a football stadium? I guess that's some kind of football stadium. Yeah, that is a football stadium. Oh, what is that thing over here? Oh, that's the train station, that's for sure. I don't think I'll land at JFK with daylight. Already? You will land with the night? Jesus Christ. What, in the in the football stadium you mean, Limonade? Well, we are still on Vatsim. Let's remember that. Look at that train station. Damn, that's a big train station. Jesus Christ. Woof. Very nice train station. But I'm curious about that thing here. Yeah, it's creeping over me. When I departed it was light. Yeah, well, since you are not obviously used to the Antonov yet, I bet it is a bit creepy. Lifetime though, I hate not doing live. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of not doing lifetime too, but the thing is, since during week I cannot really do. Oh, that's a bridge actually. Since I cannot do my streams during the day because I'm at work, I cheat a little bit. Oh, look at that bridge. That is an interesting bridge, I should say. Weird. That is a weird bridge. Let me take a picture of that thing because that is really weird. Oh, there is another stadium there. How much stadium does Seville has? Isn't one enough? Is this possible to get used to the Antonov? No, I don't think it is possible. That was Ramon Sanchez Pichuan Stadium. Oh, okay, nice. Thank you for the information. But I see that there is another one, which is not too bad actually. I kinda like how it's wavy on the top. That is quite interesting. And I see the runway 09 over here, but what was the winds again? 3308. Yeah, I could land on 09er. I could. Holy crap! I'm getting 109 knots wind up here. Holy shit! That is quite a lot. Well, I'm pretty happy of Seville. Very nice city, and I'm happy that that it is modeled by Asobo. Yeah, there is no ATC. I don't care. Let's continue flying a little bit over Seville, and we'll be then after that landing. And this one is La Cartuja de Sevilla. Okay, interesting names. I guess those are parkings for the cars. 109 winds and -50 degrees. Jesus. I don't want to be where you are. Yeah, I bet one day I will go to Seville and look up all those locations. Quite a nice city actually. I don't know how it is to live there, but the city at least is beautiful. Yeah, all right. Let's go back to the airfield and let's do our landing. So we'll go for 27. So let's go for a nice downwind for 27. Yeah, you see those photogrammetry like this is what makes sense for me flying in MSFS, because you see that, and next time you go to the city in real life, you're like, oh, I don't remember that. I saw it when I was flying there with MSFS. Yeah, that's MSFS is beautiful. Yeah, I agree. Lemonada. MSFS is incredible. Look at all those cars down there. Buenas tardes, señores and señoritas. Lo me habla era Maruk. Lo soy uno piloto. Uno piloto de aviación. This is wild up at 25,000. I can see all these aircraft beacon and nav lights. Jesus, that is nice. Lo me llama. Spanish is so weird to pronounce. 1,000 languages. No, stop with that. I do not speak 1,000 languages. I barely speak 4 languages. I barely speak French. And it's my mother tongue. Imagine. Alright, let's go for 27 as I said. So I'm a bit far from the airport. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure I would be that far with the circuit, but let's pretend that's the case. Alright, let's reduce the speed. And that was not intended. Let's reduce the speed. Yeah, okay, speed reduced. Let's go flaps 1, because we are on the downwind already. Let's keep a good altitude, shall we? Let's keep a good speed also. 70 knots should be fine. Alright, where is the okay, yeah, general aviation is all the way at the end. So let's turn now to our left. And let's go to the base. So general aviation is all the way up. So I will do a long landing so I can just avoid being rolling too much. And next time, part 3 will depart from Sevilla. And we'll go back to Granada to end our Andalusian discovery until moving for another region of Spain. We'll see where, but I will probably go to the north, because the thing is with Spain, there is some airports that I'm not authorized to go. For example, Barcelona and Madrid, I'm not allowed to fly on that. So that makes no sense to go to those airports if I'm not allowed to go. So since we will be flying on Vatsim, obviously. Oh yeah, landing lights go up again also. We're a little bit high, but as I said, that's fine because we need to go all the way down. So, all right, we can turn for the final soon. Let's keep that turn here. Yeah, we can turn for the final now. I will reduce to 1500 RPM. And we'll try to keep a good descent and good speed. You still have time to do the predict if you want. It should still work. I hope so. If it doesn't, well, that's sad. "120 nautical miles left, only 20 minutes to final." Ooh. Oh, it worked. Oh, Dryzen. Hello, hello, my friend. How are you doing? There we go. We have 2 products. We'll see. We'll see. Let's keep the 65. How was the stream, Dryzen? I hope you had a good flight. Doing good. Been lurking while I've been checking out the antenna of LOL. A strange plane. Yeah, it is strange. It is a strange plane. Too much buttons, honestly. I watched Death Crow earlier doing some discovery of it. We were quite amazed. Let's be honest. Alright, trying to do a very long landing, since we need a lot of taxi otherwise. Alright, let's go flap straight. Ooh, a bit rough. That was a bit rough. Sometimes I manage to do that correctly, and other times I don't know. But I sometimes I'm afraid to flare too much, and then suddenly I flare not enough. The flare was good, but I should have kept it a little bit more actually. Well, that's how it is, sadly. But good job, Manacle. You were the closest. Winner once again. Yeah, indeed, you did won. Well, I don't know, Limonada. I think it's me not flaring enough actually, but yeah. I need to practice more. I'm not flying enough the Cessna. But since weather is coming back in a good point, I can again fly VFR without worrying too much. Alright, let's turn and vacate here at Echo 1. So that's the MK Studio scenery, by the way. Alright, let's slow down over here. And let's turn off landing light, taxi light on, strobe lights off. And we can go back here on standby. I can turn off the ADF, don't need that anymore. That I can kill too. I can kill the second radio because I don't need it. Here we are good, here we are good, yeah, okay. And I need to go to actually forward and then left. So let's go. If you are light, you can land with no flaps on the Cessna 152. Yeah, I was not that much heavy actually, because I had there was only me and some luggages, so I'm not very heavy, but still that's oops, that's where I needed to turn, but that's fine. Oh, actually I can turn still here. So general aviation apron is over here. That's all that apron over here. That's only general aviation. Only for them. Look at that big general aviation parking we have. Oh, there is a little plane over there. Let's park near it. There is another one over here. Oh, I guess 43, 42. Yeah, let me go near the others. Let's go here. Oops. And let's turn over here, 60. There we go. Boom. Parking brake. Oh, thanks for the hydrate over here. Up. I need to do the others, as I said, but it's in progress. Feeling refreshed. So parking brake is set. We are putting that at 1000 RPM over here. We'll kill taxi light, landing lights, strobe light, nav lights, and we can turn off, whoops, transponder, turn off radios. Let's bring back this also here, and mixture cutoff off, magnetos off, door open. Let's put back the choke over here, right choke, heater cover, engine. All right, there we go. Hey, happy flying. Hey Vexfreeze, welcome. Need to go to sleep though. Yeah, no worries. We are closing actually this stream, so no worries. You will have the possibility to watch the VOD when it's there. Well, at least it will be on Twitch already, but I will have it on YouTube also. I just need to redo because I had a small issue when I was at Seville. For some reason the stream just stopped. Or at least I was freezing the image and everything, so I had to restart. But yeah, no worries, Vex. That's but I appreciate that you are still passing by. So have a good night, my friend, and I shall see you next time for another adventure. So here we are at Seville. Let's have a look a little bit of what MK Studio did, because I didn't see it. I had another scenery and I saw that MK Studio had done one, so I was like, okay, let's compare. Ooh, that's nice. Inner Air, fly the future. Fly the future, but they have a Cessna 172. Go figure. Go figure. I mean, look at how many stands there is for GAs. Damn! That's a lot. That is a lot. 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. Yeah, there is 18, probably 18 or 20 stands just for GA. And I guess the 40, 41 over here are for smaller jet. 45 it says. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, indeed, 44 here. Jesus Christ. That's a lot. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't know. There is quite a lot, actually. But yeah, the 40, 41, 42 here, I guess that's for jets, like the Honda, I guess. Or even a CRJ could go here, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about, lol. I never do. No, that's not true. That is not true. But hey, that's that's nicely looking. Oh, look at that. Look at how the terminal is. Oh, I do love when there is stands like this one. Is that a stand? No. Yeah, it's a stand. Because that means that people are coming from that door, I guess. Is that... Oh, that's not modeled. I'm feeling sad. Well, at least I have this. Oh, the interior is done. Oh my god, look at how much people is died inside. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. There is a lot of people inside. Well, we can say that it's not alive inside, at least. Wow. That's maybe the first time that I have seen an airport with so much people inside. Have a good night, sir. Sorry for joining late. There was an exam at LFMN. Yeah, no worries, Manical. I hope you had fun at Nice with the exam, because I suppose you were participating. But I appreciate that you passed by, and I will shall tell you well, I don't know how to speak anymore. I shall see you next time. Have a wonderful night, my friend. I would swear there are the same persons over time. Yeah, that's probably the case. But still, that's making a little bit more alive. Ooh, very good quality actually. Baggage A, B, C, D. Yeah, that is quite well done. I'm pretty happy of the result. Yeah, that's quite nice. There is nothing inside here. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's only at some point. Oh, that's a bus station. Interesting. Nice. Jet 2 holidays. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, MK Studios, as always, doing great job. Great quality content. That is cool. That is really cool. I guess. Is that... What is that? Hold on, let me have a camera moving a bit faster, because that's a bit annoying otherwise. What kind of aircraft is that? Ejército del Aire. I'm not sure it's pronounced like this, but looks like a cargo or military aircraft to me, but especially with that thing, I have no idea what the hell is that. I have no idea what the hell is that. Yeah, as always, good. Oh, I guess that's for helicopters. I guess. And I'm pretty sure that's a military site, because all those aircraft looks like very military to me. It's the Airbus A400M, yeah. It's for refuel mid-air. Oh, I see. Yeah, it makes sense indeed. But yeah, as I said, those are military aircraft, I guess. I don't know if they are still using this, but oh, look at that. That's a beluga. Oh my god, that's a beluga. Yay! The beluga. That aircraft is hideous. I'm sorry, it's hideous, that aircraft. When you thought that the Antonov was too big, look at that one. I mean, oh, look at that. There is even an eye on it. That is so freaking cool. That is freaking cool. Honestly, that's so cool. The beluga. Oh, he even has a French ICAO, Foxtrot Alpha Bravo X Lima. Okay, nothing in the building. That's a big hangar. Oh, that's the parking for the cars. Believe me or not, you would feel that that roof is too low, but believe me, it is not. And in Portugal at Humberto Delgado, there is also things like that, very, very low. And every time I see that, I'm like, oh, we'll be hitting the roof with the roof of the car, but actually it's not. It's high enough. But yeah, it is very weird to see. Nice. That's really nice. Love that airfield. Happy to buy it. Happy that I bought it. I will definitely fly a little bit more to Seville, maybe with IFR next time. Alright, I gotta focus on approach. If you end before, I can say good night. Good night, lol. Well, I will be ending Death Cross, so no worries. Have a good landing though, and I shall see you next time too. So, guys, we'll be ending for tonight. It was a very good flight. Honestly, less wind than last time. That was obviously better. Yeah, well, good luck, my friend. Good luck at GFK. That's the worst. But have a good landing, though. But yeah, it was a very nice flight. We saw quite spectacular landscapes. That was very great. Next time we'll be doing the part 3, and it will be the last part for the Andalusian flight. We'll be departing from Seville again, and we'll be heading to Granada to close the loop, obviously. And next time we'll have a look at the city of Cordoba, which is also done by Asobo. So technically I don't have to download any photogrammetry city for that. But let's see just quickly if there is still someone streaming. Otherwise, I will just close. Let's go back to Twitch. And no, I have nobody streaming right now. Well, nobody's. It will be for another time then. So let's end for tonight with a nice picture of our aircraft. Jesus Christ, I'm moving too fast. Let me reduce the speed there. With a nice shot of us in front of Seville Airport. There we go. Chick. And I wish you a very good night, guys. And I shall see you maybe on Wednesday, because I want, as I said, I want to do a stream with the Antonov, but it will depend on how much I learned of it tomorrow. So we'll see. As usual, you will be warned on my Discord if other than that. So have all a very great evening, a very great night or afternoon, whatever it's the time for you right now. And yeah, see you next time. Bye, guys.